This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Wednesday, September 11th, 2024. I'm Alex Brown. Purdue University Fort Wayne on Tuesday marked the beginning of construction on a new building designed to support its School of Music. The $25 million Sirac Sweetwater Music Industry building is being named in recognition of Chuck and Lisa Sirac, who donated $6 million for the project. The 26,000 square foot building will house the university's popular music, music industry, and music technology programs. When complete, it will feature 3 recording studios and control rooms, 10 edit suites, an audio lab, and 2 rehearsal spaces, as well as a large classroom, 7 offices, and a conference room. Construction on the facility is slated to be complete ahead of the 2026 fall semester. The University of Southern Indiana is scheduled to make what it is calling a major announcement this morning. Few details are available, but the university said the announcement is related to its College of Nursing and Health Professions. We'll have details on InsideIndianaBusiness.com as they become available. Officials in Chesterton this week broke ground on the new Duneland YMCA campus, which is the first project in Northwest Indiana to receive funding from the state's Ready 2.0 program. The $8 million project will transform a former middle school into a 105,000 square foot facility with a 20-acre community park. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation invite you to the Engage Indiana series, presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. With an unrelenting focus on growing Indiana's economy, we'll dive into each region's unique challenges and distinct opportunities for growth. 9 regions, 1 goal. Indiana's bold future starts here. Discover more and register at ibj.com/engage.
Last month, Isaac and Kyla Schroeder of Perry County won the Excellence in Agriculture Award, part of the Indiana Farm Bureau's Young Farmers and Ag Professionals Awards that honor members who actively contribute to local Farm Bureau programming but don't derive most of their income from agriculture. In a Q&A for our Evansville Region Report newsletter, the couple said childcare is among the top challenges for young farmers in Indiana.
We went through multiple different babysitters as our children were younger. Thankfully now they're getting older and we're getting almost to the point where we don't have to worry about that anymore. As they were younger and as Kyla and I were both working off farm jobs, it's a challenge. And just going to meetings and things like that as we traveled for Farm Bureau. Thankfully, we had a good support network with our parents and everything helping us out, but not everybody has that.
For winning the award, the couple received $8,000 from Farm Credit Mid-America, $3,000 from Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, and an all-expenses-paid trip to the 2025 American Farm Bureau Convention in January in San Antonio, Texas. An expanded facility to train nurses on the campus of Ivy Tech Community College Bloomington welcomed its first students at the beginning of the fall semester. The 4,000 square foot expansion of the Marchant School of Nursing Skills Lab nearly doubled the number of training lab beds to 15 and increased available classrooms from 3 to 8. Training equipment was also upgraded, the college said. The expansion was supported in part by a $1.2 million Indiana University Health grant. Additionally, the nursing school plans to add an evening class next fall for licensed practical nurses, medical assistants, paramedics, and military medics interested in pursuing an associate's degree in the science of nursing. Ivy Tech Bloomington will host a dedication for the facility on September 23rd. Rohrman Automotive Group CEO Ryan Rohrman is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.